It's time for an updated lash tutorial. This is how I get my lashes to go from literally non-existent and so small to looking fake, like almost fake. I always start by curling my eyelashes. This curler is my holy grail, and I pump it like a million times. Get it as close to my base as humanly possible. See how like springy this curler is? I don't know, but it makes it different than like other ones. It's just better. Now I go in with just like a little spoolie and brush out my eyelashes. It helps with separation so much and your eyelashes won't be as clumpy. Okay, now mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. Very important. I do one coat and then I just focus on the tips of my lash to give me a lot of length. And now I'm gonna do a full coat all over my lashes from base to tip. 2 coats are done, but we're gonna let it dry a little bit. Letting it dry is like the key to making your lashes look thicker and fuller when you go in with another coat. Now it's dried a bit. I'm going with my second mascara. This duo is unmatched. Maybelline Sky High Sensational. It gives me more like thickness and makes them super, super black. Always go behind the lash so you can coat every single one. It makes such a difference. Going back in with the L'Oreal Telescopic, a little sandwich method, combing through everything and making sure there's not too many clumps. The tiniest amount on my bottom lashes. Also, if your mascara isn't holding, you need to get waterproof mascara because a lot of y'all commented that. Waterproof will fix that problem. Use both because see how different the wands are? Thickness, length. As a hack, if you wait for that to dry, then it makes cleaning it so easy with the Q-tip. It just flakes right off. It's gone. It looks so long. It's crazy what mascara can do. But yeah, that's the updated lash routine.
You're probably applying your mascara wrong. There's a better way to apply it. Normally, you just apply it like this, right? Okay, that's what it looks like. Here's the better way. Take your curling wand, put it behind your lashes, do a little swoop. See what I mean? Behind and swoop. Make sure to separate them if they clump. It's okay if it gets a little messy. We'll clean it up later. And then if you want, you can go a little bit on the root just to add a little more darkness. You guys see the difference? Not only does it lengthen the lashes, but it also doesn't weigh your lashes down. These lashes are already falling flat. I'll let you take one more look. Please try this method and let me know what you think.
Y'all, these are my real lashes. And it wasn't super expensive mascara. This is L'Oreal's most affordable, under $10 mascara.
It's the Voluminous Original.
Look at the difference with just one coat. I love how it keeps all my lashes separated. Damn, look at them lashes, girl. And my pockets ain't broken. All right, I love y'all. Bye.
I will put you guys on. I use 2 mascaras and this is what they look like. Also, I don't care if it's clumpy, so don't say anything if you think that. First one I go in with is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in Waterproof. I have to do waterproof because it's the only thing that will hold a curl for me. So, and then the Dior Show Waterproof. This is so worth it. Don't be scared because it's Dior. It honestly wasn't too pricey and I would buy it again. I recommend. Yeah.
If y'all want really long eyelashes, I'm about to put y'all on my tips and tricks, mascara tips and tricks, because this is my before, this is my after, and I feel like I do so many things that make my eyelashes look super long and longer than they actually are. Okay, so step 1, get a really good eyelash curler. This one's from Japanesque, and it's like curl your eyelashes so many times. Like I literally pump like crazy, like at least 10 times. I also try to get really close to like my base. Eyelashes are all curled. I'm gonna go in with the brow gel. This is a super important tip I have, and it just kind of like separates everything. I think it also helps the curl stay. Okay, next is mascara. I use the Maybelline Sky High and the L'Oreal Telescopic. I go in with this one first, and I kind of go back and forth. Number 1 tip is do not be shy. Like, put as much mascara as you want. Like, I go crazy. I put 50 layers on. So, yeah. This is 1 coat, and now I go behind my eyelashes to coat every single eyelash. Okay, before going in with my next mascara, one of my biggest tips is to let your mascara like dry a little bit. Not fully dry, but dry a little bit before you go in with another coat, because something about it just makes your eyelashes pop like 10 times more. Now I just go back in and like separate them a little bit with this mascara. My eyelid is like so dirty, so I just go in with a Q-tip. Once it dries, wait for it to dry. Okay, that is my mascara routine and all my tips and tricks. I don't use any lash serum, but I do recommend black organic castor oil. I used to use that like 10 years ago, and I think that's why my eyelashes are super long. But my eyelashes have just always been long, but these steps and these tricks help them look way longer than they actually are. So yeah.
If your lashes ain't last you more than a day, I got you. Here are my tips and tricks that'll get your lash clusters to last you at least 5 days. So let's get into it, baby. First, go to your bathroom and clean your natural lashes with lash shampoo. And once they're all clean, now we're gonna use a lash curler. This will help ensure that your lashes actually stay curled up rather than just going straight out. Next, take the lash cluster pack of your choice. I'm using this one from Kuhl today, and it literally lasts me so freaking long. And y'all can find everything I use on my Amazon storefront. Now, your bond seal is crucial. I like this one from Kuhl and as well as the one from Chris Lashes. They're both very similar. They give me solid and consistent retention. And these Kuhl tweezers are my fave. And boom, let's get into the application. So first, I'll apply the bond at the base of my lash as well as just slightly up, maybe a quarter of the way up my lashes. But rather than applying the bond all the way across your freaking lash line, the key is applying it in sections. Take your time, y'all. They're not going nowhere, especially if the bond's drying time is pretty quick. That way you don't gotta rush. Another tip, you want to apply the bond to the actual lash cluster base. And I do this as I go, so you can use a lash fan to help get it tacky. Now, these clusters don't have as wide of a base, so for this section that I applied bond to, I will apply about 2 to 3 clusters, because I've also used ones where one cluster would literally equate to these 3 clusters in that section. If your lash clusters have a wider base, I would recommend to overlap them, especially if you're not gonna stack, but these ones had such a slim base that I wasn't really worried about overlapping. But just know that can help prevent gaps and help blend the lashes together. Now, I try to apply the clusters as close to my lash line as I can, but still enough space to where I'm not actually applying it to my waterline, because you don't want to cause irritation to your eye or get that poking sensation. And when I'm applying the cluster itself, I first line up the base of the lash cluster with the base of my natural lash, then I push upwards and pinch the actual cluster afterwards. And if you struggle getting that inner corner placement, I like to use these tweezers that are like a 90-degree curved angle. Then I'll go back in with the more straight tweezers and just pinch, and boom, I just finished off my set like this. But if you do want to stack, just repeat the process. But once you get them the way you like them, you're going to take the seal, and I try to keep this solely at the base of the lash because any higher will give your lashes that shiny effect, and I personally just don't like it. But to each their own. I ain't gonna hold you. Do what you want to do. And to secure them even more, I'll take those flatter tweezers that I was using, apply the seal to both sides, and then you're gonna pinch at the base, and this allows the seal to get both underneath and on top of the lash clusters. Once it's all done, I'll go in with the fan to help secure things, make sure everything's dried down, set into place, and boom, we're all done, baby. Now you're gonna be a pro at applying these lash clusters. And yes, you can still wash these every day like normal lash extensions. Don't be dirty. But I hope this was helpful and gives y'all better retention. So yeah, go have fun doing your lashes. Bye, y'all.
Now they crying sobbing, asking me why I don't show no love. Now my shawty begging, baby, please can you open up? But my heart saying don't do it, I've been had enough. Now I'm out floating in a void with no one to love. Only warmth that I get is when I reach up for the sun. What's the use flying up high when you down in the dumps? What's the use becoming the standard when you feel stuck? I wouldn't stretch for the stars, now everyone looking up. I'm only talking to God, ain't no one here I can trust. I got a Steph in the rod, crack anything that run up. I done ran up a whole lot, but lately it don't feel enough. I wouldn't stretch for the stars, now everyone looking up. I'm only talking to God, ain't no one here I can trust. I got a Steph in the rod, crack anything that run up. I love
every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume, go.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice, poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you, and you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all, I really wanna show you off. Pour up plenty of champagne, cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party, she wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari, nigga, that ain't good.